The grisly murder in Kobe of 11-year-old Jun Hase, his decapitated head found on the gate of a junior high school in the early morning of May 27th, has deeply shocked and angered the Japanese, who find it difficult to fathom such a crime in a country considered one of the safest in the world. The murder remains the top story of every newscast, and television crews have camped out opposite the gate where the boy's head was found. The Japanese police, who have little experience with such premeditated murders, have deployed 450 officers in the area near the boys' school to maintain an around-the-clock vigil. Authorities have put up posters at key locations seeking any information related to the case. So far, over 1,000 people have given information, but the police, at least on the surface, seem no closer to breaking the case. Meanwhile, local residents have formed neighborhood patrols. Groups of people venture out in the afternoons and evenings looking for anything out of the ordinary, and no child below high school age goes out unaccompanied. So deep is the fear generated by this crime that elementary school children, apparently targeted by the murderer, have become virtual prisoners in their own homes.
外に行かなくなったから友達と遊ばへんし、ずっと家の中で遊んで。
Whistles have been issued to students at many elementary schools, and sales of portable alarms have sharply increased since the murder. Ayako Shimo, age 12, arrives with her mother for her piano lesson. It's one of the few times in recent days that she has done anything outside of attending school.
塾の帰りとか暗い時に一人で帰らないように、お母さんとかについて帰るように言われて。
While the heavy police presence in the immediate vicinity of the crime scene has somewhat alleviated the fear of attack, those living in neighboring areas are concerned.
その寂しい道が結構あるんですよね、入り組んだところね。ああいったところは誰もいないんですよね、昼間でもね。そういう時はやっぱり怖いですね。歩いてても大人でも。
Kobe Mayor Kazutoshi Sasayama has visited residents and offered words of sympathy. But what they really want to hear is that the situation is under control. On June 4th, the Kobe Shimbun newspaper received a letter from the murderer in which he chided television broadcasters for misreading his name written on a piece of paper found in the boy's mouth. In a bitter but coherent discourse, the murderer also taunted police from not being able to catch him and said that he would continue to murder to revenge himself on the Japanese educational system and society, which he blamed for making him, quote, invisible.
正当性があると、正しいということを言うためにですね、不透明というキーワードを使ったわけですね。だから不透明というのは抑圧された人間でしょ。つまり今自分たちは義務教育の中で自分はですね、やられたと。だからやり返すというね、そういうこのアクションに対するリアクションですよね。だから彼とすればそれがですね、理由になるわけですね。だから理由を認めてほしいためにですね。
Living under constant fear has taken a high toll in anxiety and stress among the residents of these once peaceful neighborhoods. The question most often heard along these streets now is how much longer? Gary Tegler, NBC Asia News, Kobe.